Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 5 of season 7 in the Career Mode RTG. We've actually a very quiet month of October, just the 3 games. Newcastle away, Fulham at home and Everton away. Fulham were top and unbeaten last time I checked. They are still top and unbeaten with 6 wins in 8 games. They've only conceded 3 goals as well in those 8 games. We, however, have only conceded 7. We haven't yet hit our goal-scoring run so far this year. We are the lowest scorers of the top 8, although a number of players, or a number of teams even below us, have only scored like 1 more. Rafael Leao has come in and scored 1 and got 1 assist as well in his 3 games so far at Cambridge United. And to be fair, in the last episode, we could have done a bit more if City hadn't been so good defensively. And I just wasn't at my best form against Watford and Southampton, but we were able to get the results. So hopefully we can play a little bit better today and still get the results. But time will tell. We'll start with Newcastle away and try and build from there. Do drop the video a like if you enjoy, and subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more content. Of course, the Achieve and Leave is ongoing, and there was a vote in the last episode of that I need you guys to go and have a look at and vote on if you could be so kind. But for now, I'm just going to make sure that Newcastle's starting lineup is as good as it should be. And to be fair, it looks like it is. There's no one there that stands out to me that should certainly be in the starting lineup that isn't. So for now, quite happy to start against that team. I'm actually going to give Mancini a game here. He's asked to play. And I'm also going to give Suarez Garcia a game on the right-hand side ahead of Ziegler, who hasn't necessarily been as good as the first couple of games of the season meant that, or showed that he might. So the chance for a couple of players to impress, the opportunity for them to maybe force their way back into the starting lineup, we'll wait and see. But for now, Newcastle away. Cross to Mancini. Drive forward, get that down the line to Ademola Lookman. Cuts back. Crosses in, and at the back post, oh, it's Suarez Garcia, not Ziegler. Ziegler probably wouldn't have won the header either, but frustrating that the one time I get a really good cross to the back post, it's someone that's not tall enough to win the header that's available there trying to win it. Hopefully we're able to deal with the pace of their front line so far, but Eddie Nketiah and Di Matta are really causing me problems with their electric feet. Nketiah to Petone, looking for Di Matta, but headed away. Drops to Bardi. Good tackle by Moreles, and forward there into Rafael Leao. They're not the only team with someone that has electric feet. Rafael Leao, does have great pace, but I really haven't been able to utilise it properly so far. I've changed his instructions slightly. He was set to target man for some reason, and I really don't want to use him as a target man. I want to use him as someone that can get in behind because of that pace. So I've altered his instructions for the beginning of this episode, and we'll see if it makes a difference.
Good football.
Hill across to Davies. Out to Diogo Dalot. Down the line to Suarez Garcia. Inside to Moreles. There's Rafael Leao. Heavy touch to get out of his feet. The pace to get away, but the secondary defender comes across. Takes it away from me. I'll throw this here to Javier Moreles. I need a good touch. I got one. Work it inside. Tom Davies just turns his back to the ball. Not what I need. Again, Oscar Hill is driving forward. Still, when I've got him set to stay back while attacking. Really starting to wick me off now that he just doesn't listen to the instructions given to him. Suarez Garcia should get to that, but can't. It's tackled away, and apparently it's their throw. Cool. Diogo Dalot. Down the line to Suarez Garcia. Oh, what's the challenge? Great tackle by the defender. We'll try and build something else. Oscar Hill available in the middle. Again, where I don't want him to be. Javier Moreles, straight at the goalkeeper. Oscar Hill is really starting to annoy me now with the amount that he keeps pushing forward. He's in the team for his defensive abilities. I've not changed any of my tactics other than in this game to actively tell him to stay back, and he still just rushes forward. It's infuriating, and he's never really done it before. Not to this extent, anyway. It's driving me mad because I'm left without options in my midfield when defending. And when attacking, he'll pop up in a position where I need someone that is better on the ball to be in control. Otherwise, we'll end up losing possession and the chance. And that keeps happening. But Morelos is trying his absolute hardest to drive through the middle and force the issue. It's a good save by Freddie Woodman. I thought I'd give him corners to Tom Davies as well, to be completely honest. But we'll try again. Tom Davies will deliver. And underneath this is Conti, but he's headed wide. Here's Bardi. In there to Eddie Nketiah. Across to Hutchinson. Morlanes. Oh, missed the tackle. Morlanes is in. And he's missed the target. That was the chance they needed to score the goal to win. And they haven't been able to take it. All of our games in the past couple of episodes have been so tight. That's not where that pass was played. They've been so tight. Really, really difficult. I was contemplating changing the sliders in this save, but I really don't need to, the way things are going so far this season, because things are particularly difficult right now, and I'm not really too sure what I'm doing wrong in the majority of games that is leading to the opposition being able to keep me out so well, but I quite simply cannot seem to score goals at the minute. Ademola Lookman with a delivery here. Up we go with a header, but it's not going to reach a teammate before the defender gets to it. Lookman will just dink this over here looking for a teammate who I can hopefully nod it down to the edge of the box with, but somehow Dematis sprints back and gets there. And now Newcastle have me on the back foot from the counter. Here's Morlanes. It's less than 15 minutes to go. And Newcastle do look the more likely side to take the lead here. Diogo Dalot trying to stop Douglas Luiz from building. We forced him backwards. Here's Sporler. Inside there to Bardi. Morlanes. Muto. Still forcing them backwards. I'm defending well. And as far as I can make out, other than my lack of goals, I'm attacking well too. But I'm just not finding any clinical ability in front of goal. I was hoping that we solved that in the transfer window, and I still, keep that in. I still believe Rafael Leao is a great striker and will score a multitude of goals for us. But at the minute, I just can't quite seem to get things to go in for me. And I'm not sure what else I can try, to be completely honest. I don't want to change formation. I've had that a few times in the comments section. I'm not wanting to change formation. This is my most effective formation. And I do believe that we will turn this corner. It's just a period that we're going through where things just aren't quite going right for us in front of goal. But as long as we're solid enough defensively, we'll keep keeping clean sheets. We'll keep grinding results. And even if we have to just get a few 1-0 victories to ensure that we get some wins on the board, I'll be quite happy to do that if we can. Rafael Leao's touch lets him down there, unfortunately. I was holding the sprint button though, so it's my fault. Conti does well there to win that header. We'll get that forward. Ziegler looking for Rafael Leao, but it's a poorly placed pass, and it is a 0-0 draw here against Newcastle. Their fans clearly very happy with it. I'm slightly frustrated with it, to be completely honest. Something needs to change, but I'm not sure what that something is, and that's probably the most frustrating thing right now. Let's head into game number 2 and try and get a victory this time. Fulham's starting lineup is not that good. Mvogo in goal, Liner, me, Lindsay, Cornpalis and Delph at the back, Cisse and Pereira in midfield, and up top Brahim, Ruiz and Galeno. Nobody over 82 rated in their entire team. The defence is made up mainly of 76 and 77 rated players, and somehow they've conceded 3 goals in 9 Premier League games and are undefeated so far this season. I genuinely have no idea how Fulham are where they are so far this season, or how they're doing what they're doing defensively and offensively. Genuinely not a clue. I'm going to try my best to try and pick them apart in this game if I can. Again, I've had a slight tweak with individual tactics to try and, I don't know, just try and break the opposition down slightly more so than we have been in other games so far this season. But only time will tell as to whether that is the right or wrong thing to do, or whether it basically solves our issue or doesn't. It's not necessarily the wrong thing to do, but the question is, will it solve our lack of goals in the Premier League so far this season? Time will tell. Rafael Leao will look for Ziegler. It's a lovely ball through the channel. We'll cross the ball back into the middle. It might drop here from Morelos, who's knocked it to Leao. What was that, mate? That's not what I paid £60 million for. That's not what I paid £60 million for. Lookman. Back to Oscar Hill. In there to Davies. There's Rafael Leao. Spins well. Looking for Morelos, who also spins well. We scored a goal! Cambridge 1, Fulham 0. Holy moly, I can't believe it's actually happened. Can we do that more now, please? Forward to Rafael Leao. Here's Ziegler again. Rafael Leao again. This is good football. Ademola Lookman hasn't really done much for me so far this season, but this could be the opportunity that he doesn't take to kickstart his season. Andres Pereira, cross there to Brahim. Nice tackle by Junior. Morelos to Oscar Hill. Across to Tom Davies. Oh, please get to that. There we go. Morelos. Tom Davies arriving. Nice driving run forward. Rafael Leao in the box. We'll look to square it across. That sums up my entire season so far. He's 2 yards out with an open goal and he smacks it against the woodwork. How am I not 2-0 up here? Oh, wow. This is really starting to get frustrating now. Delph over the top. Well up by Diogo Dalot. Ziegler just gets to that too. Work it forward. Get it quickly there to Rafael Leao. Over the top looking for Ademola Lookman. He's had multiple opportunities now in this game to give us what we need. And he's not been able to provide it. Ziegler. Morelos. Tom Davies is there. I can't find this second goal. Morelos. Now, surely. No, what a block by Cisse. Half an hour to go. Still just the 1-0. At least we've been able to get ourselves in front. But, my lord, this is tough. Out to Davies. Suarez Garcia's making a good run. Who's Leao? Oh, it's meant for Suarez Garcia. Lookman to Leao. Oh, good strength shown by the Portuguese. He'll race around the outside. We'll drill it into the middle. And Lookman this time. Wide again. Good header by Firpo. There's the final whistle. We have been able to grind out the 1-0 victory. And it really does feel like a grind at the minute. 9 shots, 3 on target. They didn't have a single chance on goal. But I can't win a game by more than 1 goal at the minute. Whether it's 1-0 or 2-1. I just can't seem to do it. Provided the victories keep coming. I mean, we're 3rd in the league. It's not the end of the world right now. And when things eventually... Oh, I've dropped to 6th now that all the games have been completed for that match day. But still, when things do eventually properly click, we're going to be such a good team. The starting 11 is so good right now. 2 86 rated players, an 87, 3 84s, 83s, 82s, and then Oscar Hill there. So, we'll see what we can do against Everton. We're still only outside the Champions League spots on goal difference right now. Spurs are 2nd. Chelsea are now top. We're only 3 points off top. Where are Everton? Everton having a really bad season so far. Everton are bottom. They were challenging at the top the past couple of seasons. We'll see what happens in this final game away from home then. Taylor Mason wants to play. That's certainly not happening. Let's see what we can do at Goodison Park. This is why Everton are where they are in the league. Look at that starting lineup. What are they doing? Why are they... Why? Just why is probably the only word. Why is that their starting lineup? It makes no sense whatsoever. That's why they are where they are. They sold Jordan Pickford in the summer, of course. But the plethora of talent they have in their team, and I've basically had to change their entire starting 11 because they're playing 60 or very low 70 rated players. That's why they're bottom of the table, and it doesn't seem to register that anywhere else. They've only got a 71 rated goalkeeper as well, Correa Pinto. Or Gorgalant, who's now, 34 years of age and not very good. They don't have another right back. I could put Solo in ahead of Cuco Martina, but Junker's there. Kieran Dowell's down here too. Oh, I have no idea what's going on. That's why Everton are bottom though, because the game screwed them over with their starting lineup. this team that we are about to play against now should be much, much better, but we'll see. Haaland finds Ryan Sessegnon. Good save by Paul Lopez. That's the Everton that we know from previous seasons. Not the Everton that's bottom of the table after 10 games. Good header away. Well, actually, not that good a header away by Ziegler. Engels, Lookman gets a toe to that, and it's out for another corner to Everton. Engels will deliver. It's a good ball in. Oscar Hill rises well. Everton starting on the front foot. Their home fans probably aren't much used to this so far this season, with them being bottom of the table, but hopefully, for their sake, for the saves' sake, me putting this team in to play for them in this game might actually turn their selection around that the AI is giving them, and they might start to recover their season. Rafael Leao, blocked. How many times have we seen that so far this season? Lookman into Tom Davies. Tom Davies blocked. Oh, I'm so bored of block shots. Dalot. Davies. Oscar Hill. Davies is there again. Looking good this move. Looking for Rafael Leao. I was meant for Morelos. Eventually we find Morelos. Lookman. Tom Davies is there. Ziegler. Oh, again, I'm just running out of room. I don't know why I can't seem to break sides down, but I'm running out of room. It's almost as if, as we've gotten better, like we did see a lot of counter-attacking goals in the earlier seasons in this save, and as we've gotten better and have started to dominate games more, I'm actually finding it more difficult to break teams down. I'm almost a victim of my own success, if you see where I'm coming from, if that makes sense. That's what it feels like anyway. Ziegler will deliver this into the middle, and it was a good ball, but Seller will head behind for a corner, and we might do something before the end of the half. We haven't been scoring many corners, actually. We haven't scored a corner for ages, it feels like. We used to score quite a few set pieces. Dallot's done brilliantly there to win the ball back. Morelos will look for Ziegler. He'll look for Rafael Leao, who's turned brilliantly. Please score! What a block by Retsos! It just isn't happening for me this season. Win that header. Haaland does well. Will we take another corner? Yes, we will. Can we end the half with a goal? Potentially. Conte's up. I didn't even know what was going on. Rafael Leao reacts. Right place, right time. Conte flicks the header on. It was an attempted shot on goal. And thankfully, Rafael Leao just lunges at it at the back post. And the ball ends up in the back of the net. Oh, dearie me, I needed something like that to go my way in today's episode. We're 1-0 up at Goodison Park. Kuru in there to Haaland, back to Engels. Evans. Oh, it's a lovely ball over the top. Can we get to that first with Dalot? We can. 12 minutes left to go in this game. That's not where that throw was supposed to go. It's meant to go to the right back, not to the right mid. Please don't cost me. It won't. This time I will. I am throwing it out to my winger. And Dennis Adebola can try and catch Everton on the counter, perhaps. Engels closing me down. This will turn inside. Still going though, Dennis Adebola. This is a really nice run. And there's Suarez Garcia. Is the defender going to come towards me? He is, but he's also going to put in an exceptionally good interception. Ziegler was in there to make it 2-0 and really guarantee us the win. It's... Oh, why have you punched that, mate? Conte gets rid. Through balls like that, I just feel like have been going through in previous episodes. And today, and yesterday as well, actually, when I was recording that episode, they just haven't. I think Ziegler was offside there, he was. There's 2 minutes to go here. I mean, we're still getting the results. It does look like we're going to be able to grind out a 1-0 victory against Fulham and a 1-0 victory against Everton. Rafael Leao being the saviour on this occasion. Here's Tom Davies. Out wide to Ziegler. I've got two at the back post. I've got Suarez Garcia there too. It's at the back post that Caleta Carr, the defender, heads away. Ziegler with the delivery. Goes, oh, can we get to that? No. They'll clear and hopefully the referee will blow his whistle, which he does. We're still getting the results, but I'm having to work very, very hard for them. 6 shots, 5 on target. Everton just edging possession. On paper, if you look at the run of results, the wins, the clean sheets, we're having a very good season, but I've scored 9 goals in 10 games. That's my current downfall. Perhaps I might just be in bad FIFA form today. I might just genuinely be in bad FIFA form today. That could be the only reason why things aren't necessarily going my way. But maybe we're winning games 1-0 rather than last season where we'd win games by 3 goals to 2 or 3 goals to 1. I genuinely couldn't tell you right now, but we are 5th and currently on course for a European spot. Although we'll see if Leicester go above us when they play their game in hand. Another transfer offer for Gray, which I shall accept. Why he isn't going anywhere, I have no idea. No, Leicester haven't overtaken us. Mancini wants to leave in the next window. Lewis Baker's happy for playing, even though he's not played. So we're 6th now, but only because Manchester City have played an extra game. So we're still only 4 points off top. And if I win that game in hand, although Chelsea actually have still got a game in hand too, but if I win that game in hand, I could go as high as 2nd. We're having a good... Oh, I've got Chelsea. Oh, dearie me. Chelsea, Blackburn, Wolves and Bournemouth in the next episode tomorrow. Yeah, I'm stopping recording for today with the form I'm in. That will do for today's episode. Do drop the video a like if you enjoy. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the struggle. I know you guys do tend to enjoy when I don't just romp the way through and batter everybody, and we certainly are not doing that. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the struggle and it's entertaining for you. But for now, that's all from me for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.